Hello, welcome to the Climb to 1800. Now, I know I've missed a few days in a row, but it isn't actually fully my fault. You see, I traveled, it's spring break for me right now, and I forgot my laptop, and I obviously don't have my desktop. I record on my desktop, but I forgot my laptop too, so I could not record. I did not quit the challenge, I just forgot. But anyway, we're back on the climb, feeling pretty annoyed about the fact that I just straight up missed a few days, but didn't intend to. And I'm expecting myself to be a little bit rusty, but hopefully not too rusty. And we are up against a 1670. And I'm not going to attempt to pronounce the name. Oh no. It's a French to restart my... Oh no, it's not. Wait. This is weird. This looks like something that I would play like against in Bullet. But I have a horrible track record against any of these such structures. But I'm just going to try to be as principled as I can be. Knight c3 looks about as principled as it gets. Now, I'm expecting him to like fianchetto or something. Okay, so he's definitely not playing anything real. Like, it's not a real opening or anything. But I can't get complacent and expect a fast win or anything because it's very much still a threat. Half of me wants to play knight f3 and ask him to damage my structure, which would allow me to put my rook on the b file and then maybe push a center pawn or something. But why not just develop and keep my structure as intact as possible? Okay, now what he's threatening is, of course, to take here, takes, and then taking this pawn. I can't let him do that. And if I play a3 first, then he takes there, takes, and then he takes this again. And I don't have any tactics winning this pawn, unfortunately. So I think that my best move is probably just to defend that pawn as naturally as I can. And then I'm expecting him to play knight c6, but then I'll just play knight f3 in response, defending the d4 pawn. And I'm going to have to start playing a lot slower because I haven't played chess in a few days, and I don't want to be rusty and just throw away a game. But the clear advantage that we have so far is a space advantage, but I feel like I'm very bad at converting any space advantage. And obviously, this is fully okay for black. I'm not trying to say that I'm winning or anything. Black is completely fine here. As weird as it looks, what they're playing, it's okay. That looks very, very, very dangerous for them. I can't take here because he just plays this. And wait, actually, can I take there? Takes, he takes here. My rook is hit, but do I have anything like this? This queen check? This queen check looks devastating. If I play it right now, then he just pushes his pawn. So it doesn't work right now. But if I take and I allow him to take on g2, do I have any tactics? Here takes on g2, then check. I mean, there's no way he gets away with moving to there, because then I give him a check here. Yeah, there's no way he gets away with that. Let's see. So takes, queen checks. Actually, I'm failing to... I think that if he goes to f8, he's probably fine. And why risk tactics and being down a rook when I can just not be down a rook? Because I don't trust that I actually have much of anything at all. Let's say queen checks, takes, obviously first captures, queen checks, g6, pawn takes here. Oh, then I actually do push g7. So here, takes, check, takes. And that actually looks fine for me, but the worry is actually here, check. He just goes king f8, and then he takes my rook. And in that position, I don't have any attack. So instead of any of that, I really don't want to play f3 because that would kill any prospects that I have. So instead I'm just going to play queen e2, and by prospects I mean queen checks. I think that queen e2 addresses this threat, but at the same time, not really. The reason I'm hesitant is because I really want to leave this check open. But if I just play a move like knight c3, then he just takes this pawn. And then after I recapture, he'll capture here first and then take my bishop. So that doesn't work. Queen e2 looks fine. I think I'm just going to play queen e2. But the problem is after queen e2, I'm not threatening anything else. If I play here, it takes check. That looks slightly promising, but not promising enough. I'm sorry I'm going down a crazy path right now. Yeah, I'm just going to play queen e2, and if it's fine, it's fine. If it's not, it's not. But this diagonal looks insanely weak for my opponent. I'm thinking about playing like knight h3 next, which would, and then sacrificing this pawn. In fact, I think knight h3 next is relatively strong, depending on what he plays, of course. Okay, so he wants to castle. If he wants to castle, I think that knight h3 is only getting stronger and stronger by the second, because then I'm going to be coming in after he castles. Okay, except wait, he's threatening to win this pawn though. After he captures, then captures. Yeah, okay, so he is threatening to win this pawn. I have to be very careful about that. If I push this, I really want to sack this rook, but I can't. In fact, actually, I think that f3 might be forced if I want to save this pawn. Unfortunately. f3 might be forced. I could play this. And then he can't really capture because capturing back comes with check. Let's see. d5, right? Then wait a minute. I just realized this isn't actually threatened because I can just take back with the knight first and then captures. Oh no, sorry, I forgot that he can take here first. I think I might actually have to play f3. But I really don't want to. Oh my god. I'm sorry that you're listening to my ramblings for so long. It must be getting very annoying. Here takes is the issue. That's the issue. And now my queen check doesn't really even work. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet, give up the queen check, because now he's actually stopped it. So I'm just going to play f3 and not really worry too much. I think I overthought that by a lot. I should have realized that the queen check was no longer an idea much faster. I just forgot that the knight actually covered it. Oh my god. If I die and people find out this YouTube channel, that would not be ideal. Oh my god, I almost just choked on literally just water. Okay, my explanation for what just happened is, do you know when like there's very, very little water left and you kind of have to inhale to breathe it in instead of like sucking it in? That's what just happened to me. I just like inhaled the water, but I like literally also inhaled it. Not very smart of me, but I'm thankful to be alive right now. And right now I'm threatening to take this pawn too, by the way. Because this is no longer an idea. In fact, if I'm him, I think that he has to capture here right now. Because otherwise, I mean, I said it just now, I'm going to capture. And after captures, capture with the knight isn't forced, but but if he doesn't recapture with the knight, he'll have to keep in mind that, That's a decent idea. Okay. His idea right now is, wait a minute. Was that a blunder? No, it was not a blunder. That was actually a pretty decent move. His idea is to go here, threatening my queen, and then if I move it up, he's going to have this massive fork. I'd say that's a pretty serious threat. If I play this now, he probably actually captures here first. If I capture here, he captures here. Then the problem is this fork that comes after that. Yeah, that was a decent move. I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't sit right with me. If I play here, then captures would be a blunder because I capture with check. Actually, maybe not a blunder, but just a bad move. But here, this is the issue. Yeah, so that doesn't work. I really don't want to play defense for so long. Because after here takes, I'm probably going to have to slide back and actually lose a pawn, so that's not an option. You know, the best move for me right now might just be this. Defending this pawn and offering a trade of pieces. However, I'm actually seeing some issues that might arise from that. Here. No. Okay, the problem is that my knight isn't defending the d4 square. Yeah, my queen's placement is very annoying right now. Very, very annoying right now. You know, I could just push my queen one square and that would probably solve most of my issues. But then after I push and he plays here, then I take and he still takes there. But then I just castle and I'm fine. Yeah, okay. I do have to move my queen up. And I need to move it up instead of to the side because otherwise... Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to move my queen up one square. All of that deliberation for a one square move, which is kind of funny. Funny to me, at least. Now he probably does have to take the pawn. Oh, no, he still doesn't have to take the pawn. Because he can just castle right now. Then if after he captures, it's a serious threat that he's going to be pinning my queen to my king. So if he castles right now and I capture, then he recaptures. I can't actually take this free-looking pawn because I'll lose my queen. Just almost... Actually... Okay, I'll have to calculate it, but there might be some world in which I can. Okay, I'll only calculate that, though, if he actually castles right now, which I don't think he will. Although I'm sure he's looking into it. Obviously, if he captures right now, I'm going to take back with the pawn because that gives my knight an obvious square to develop to. And it opens up some lines against his weaker king side. I also want to castle reasonably soon. Because right now, my king is looking a bit open. I generally, and this is a motif in my games that I realize a lot, I just postpone castling so long, and then I lose because of it. And it's just like, dude, just take one move to make sure that you are safe. It's really not that deep. Just do it. And too often I just don't do it. But I'm trying to change that. Yeah, and by the way, right now, actually, if he doesn't play anything, playing d5 might actually even be stronger than taking, but he, okay, so he does capture. That's fully reasonable. I already talked about this. I'm just going to retake with the pawn. Now if he castles, I'll probably castle too, but no need to play things too quickly. There's always good reasons to look into positions longer, even if the move looks obvious. Now d5 might be a threat, but not really, because then takes, captures with check, but then he just moves his knight back and defends, and it looks like he's fine. And one thing I'm also noticing is that this pawn is also pretty weak right now, so before castling, I might actually want to play knight f2. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can't play this. I can't play e5, because then he actually sacks the knight, and then he takes on g2. Okay, I think I'm just going to bring my knight out. I played that one pretty fast, pretty quickly, because I'm low on time. Okay, so he's bringing his knight in. That doesn't look that dangerous, though. I don't really see what his long-term plan is there. Obviously, he's attacking my queen. But I don't see much besides that. I don't want to play here and trade the queens, because then after castling, he's always threatening this fork. So I'm just going to slide back by one. Theoretically, after I slide back, he could sack the rook, then take the pawn. But then I slide my queen back to d1, and his knight isn't looking super dangerous. I do need to watch out for this sack, though, and then capturing here. I need to keep a very close eye on it. In fact, that's the reason why I can't trade the queens, because then I lose this. Actually, the more I look at it, the more that move actually might make sense. But I think that my only move here is queen e2. Yeah, it feels like I might be getting a little bit close to being outplayed here, and I'm worried about this sack right now. Oh, but that sack doesn't actually work now that I look at it, because I take back with the pawn, and then after here, queen d1, he has a knight hanging, so I'm going to get a few tempo back from that, then I can play a3, kicking his bishop back a little bit, and then I'll be totally fine and actually up material. So I don't think he's actually going to do that. More likely is d5 or something. But my next move is pretty much h3 no matter what, I feel like. I just need to get his knight out of my house. And then I'll also probably play a3 soon as well. And he can't go back to a5 because of b4, trapping his bishop. And actually, after a3, if he goes to d5, I push e5, then I reroute my knight and I play c3, and it's looking like I have a pretty strong wall of pawns after that. If you need me to show it out, then I'll show what I was just saying. A3, if he goes back to e5, I'm thinking that I push my pawn, force him back to e7, then I move my knight to like e5, e4 or something, and then I can protect this massive pawn chain with c3. And then it looks like I just have a massive wall, just pointing directly at his king, which I like. And I like that very much. We are down on time, but it's actually not terrible. We're only down 3 minutes, and I'm used to being down quite a lot more time than that. Now, the fact that he's taking a while on this move is making me think that he might be considering this sack. But maybe not. Maybe he's just considering some other move. If he plays anything besides a forcing... Okay, so he does play that. Yeah, I mean, I saw that move. I didn't think it was terrifying. Definitely didn't consider it to be terrifying. I mean, I have this check now. And then this doesn't work because I just take with another check. So check, I mean, his only real move is to move his king over here. Then I push this pawn and kill my attack, pretty much, is what that would be doing. Here, king moves. Then I take... No. If I play h3 first, actually, what happens? Then he takes here. But then... does that lose for him, actually? No, because then takes... Wait, no. h3 takes. That's getting really messy. I don't really want to calculate all of that, to be honest. I really don't. Here. Ooh. I mean, actually, if I take here first, it's worth noting that he does actually not need to take back with this knight first, because I was thinking that it needs to be defended, but actually, never mind. You know, I might just buy myself some time and play this check first. But then again, why waste a resource? If I play here, I assume that he's probably just going to place his knight on a stronger square. So let's buy myself some tempo, or some time on the clock, and play this check first. Literally just to buy myself the 10 seconds, because it's getting to the point where it matters. He only has one move that doesn't lose the game. I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Okay, yeah, so, okay, yeah, he just slides the king over. So after this, takes. If I play my knight here, I don't really know. Here looks strong, and then, yeah, okay. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to clamp down on him and ignore, and just say that his pressure doesn't amount to much. Although, what if here is actually a pretty annoying question. If I play this, then he takes there, then takes. Oh my god, this is actually getting so complicated. Is pushing or taking better? I really can't tell. Or playing this. Here takes. I go here. Oh, that looks pretty good. Here. And then takes. Okay. You know what? You only live once. Let's just do it. You only live once. I'm not sure if this is a losing mistake or if it's a winning move. But sometimes that's how it goes. Where you're just not sure if it's one or the other. And to be honest, I kind of panicked now that I realize that I'm so much lower on time. I feel like I had something much better. I think I just made a mistake. I really don't deal well with positions where there's a pawn floating around in the center. And now I am threatening just to take on e5. I'm assuming he'll probably capture there, but does that lose? Because then takes... He has to recapture. Oh, he can recapture with the pawn, and then I can't take because of his queen. Okay, yeah, this is getting insane. Wow. And it's funny, the sidebar on chess.com is telling me that this is the French defense normal variation. Chess.com, I am 99% sure that this is no French defense that I've ever seen. But yeah, wow. Okay, I need to. I mean, I would start calculating what my next move is going to be, but honestly, I have no clue what he's going to play next. Besides, maybe he'll take there. So I'm just gonna wait to see what he plays. But actually, I should calculate if he just takes here, then takes. Takes. I hit his rook. And then his rook moves, I play here with my queen. Oh no, because then he takes with check. This is crazy, I love it. Takes. Okay, so it's on the board. It is on the board. If I take with this... Okay, if I take with my knight, then he takes with his knight, which attacks my queen, which is the annoying part. Then I play here. And he brings his knight in, but then I play here. Okay, I think I can take with my knight, because then after takes... Wait, what am I talking about? I lose a knight if I do that. What am I talking about? Takes first, then takes with check. I slide... No, I take with my knight. Wait. Takes. He comes up, he traps me. That doesn't work. Okay, I think I need to play this. That's my only move to not lose right now. Yeah, that's necessary. Definitely necessary. Okay, he takes back. That was a move I was a little bit afraid of. Obviously, this threat is still there. Oh, I have this move, actually. Because then if he takes with his queen, I just take here. No, but then he's getting in with this check, and that looks terrible. So I'm going to have to move my knight out somehow. I'm thinking here. I'm down to a minute already. Or I can even move it here and here. Oh my god. No, after here he just attacks me again, so... I think I'm going to move it down, try to reroute it over here. Okay, I'm down to a minute. This is terrible. I'm gonna move it to F2. Try to protect this pawn a little bit. I think he's going to push here. Yeah, I'm going to offer a knight trade. I'm going to offer... Oops, why did I just try to do that? Okay, I'm going to offer a knight trade. So I'm going to move down here. Now I'm attacking his... Wait, why don't I play... No. H3 wouldn't have worked. H3 would not have worked. Well, okay, a minute and a half. I need to play very fast. If I start talking less right now, that's why. I think that this would be a reasonable move. But then I take the bishop, and I guess his pawn structure is a little bit weirded out, as I was about to say. That's not a term for a pawn structure. It's a bit messed up, but then he kind of wins back a pawn, I suppose, maybe. I might even castle kingside at this point. Because I really do need to get castled. Wait, how am I down a pawn? Oh, I lost a pawn. I didn't realize that. But honestly, I don't think that this is the type of position where one pawn is going to make that big of a difference. I really don't. It's going to be somebody blundering first. If he plays this, I might just attack his knight first, forcing him to move, but then I guess it's more pressure on it, but then I push. Oh my gosh, I hate this so much. I actually love it, but it's very complicated. And it all depends on what he plays right now. I have no clue what he's going to play. Like, literally, I have no clue what he's going to play. So I'm just going to wait for him to move and then make my decision on what I'm going to do versus trying to, like, plan it out beforehand because, wow, this is pretty crazy. Yeah, I definitely played something wrong. Not sure what it was or when it was. It says my opponent disconnected, but I really hope that they don't resign automatically because that would be a very anticlimactic end to this. But even if he does auto resign, I'll still show it because it's part of the chess.com reality. And I'm trying to document my journey as realistically as possible, but hopefully opponent gets back on because that would be a bit of a bummer after all this. Let's see. Oh no. If I'm being completely honest, half of me is hoping that he does because I am such a fiend for ELO, or for rating as it's properly called. But at the same time, in the context of the fact that I'm trying to get better at chess, not just increase my ELO, I would like it if he came back. Even though I am probably in a losing position right now. So you can see the time that he has left, 40 seconds. So let's hope that he returns in in, well, now it's 35 seconds. But if he doesn't, I'll certainly take the rating points. Okay, he's back. Dang it! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping that he'd lose. I'm a bad person. But he is back. Which is good for the game, but definitely not making it easy on me. Although now the real truth is that I guess real truth is a bit unnecessary to say, but the truth is that now we have closer to equal time. Obviously, he still has double mine, but he just lost about 2 minutes on that whole interaction there. Hopefully, didn't disconnect for any sus reasons. I don't think he did, though. And I'm still very curious as to what he's going to play because I really don't know. One thing I did just realize is when I was hoping that he'd leave and I was talking about that, my mind just completely left the game. So I'm going to try to reorientate myself before he makes his next move because I almost took myself out of it a little bit. I am worried about defending this pawn. This pawn looks like much more of a liability than a strength to me right now because so many pieces are still on the board. It feels like it's going to be very easy to accidentally lose. Not if I can castle and play rook e1, though. If I can castle and play rook e1, I think I can keep it pretty well. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. And yeah, this move is definitely draining my opponent's clock quite a bit. But we'll see what he does end up playing. Okay, he slides the bishop back. This pawn is not under threat because it has enough defenders. Can't I just take this pawn? Isn't that just a blunder? No, I can't, because then he takes here. Yeah, he takes there, and then he's eyeing my pawn. Wait a minute. Takes here. He takes here. Wait a minute. No, that is a mistake, because takes, if he takes here with this, I take his knight, but if he takes there with the knight, I push this pawn first. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take here. Yes, I'm going to take there. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm now realizing that after here captures, this queen move is actually a pretty big threat. And I know he's going to win back the material, but that's not what I meant. I meant because of queen e2 or f2 potentially. But I'm down quite a bit on time, so I really do need to be very careful. But thankfully I've seemingly recouped the pawn, but isn't that a mistake? Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Okay, I'm just going to play my move. I don't think that I have time to really consider it too much. I think that he did just make a mistake, though. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that. Whoa. Oh, or I just made a mistake. Oh, yeah, that's reasonable, actually. That's very reasonable. I did not see that. Okay, this is my only move. Oh, he can actually take here. But no, he can't, because then I play the crazy-looking knight f3, I think. Yeah, this is chaotic. Oh no, I can't play knight f3 because then he takes with check. Wait a minute. Can I just take this? No, I can't because I was talking about that already. Can I? Wait, well, I can't take that. If I play this, then that. Oh god. This is terrifying. Okay, I think I have to play this. I can't take there. Oh, I should have played... Oh, I might have messed up very badly. I definitely should have played bishop e3 instead of to there. Because then I was maybe not. I don't know. Wow. This is dreadful looking, but I'm going to play probably rook here next. Okay, now he's threatening just capture straight up. And he defends, so yeah, I'm just going to slide out of the way of the discovery. Oh, he's still threatening it. Oh, I just lost a piece. Oh my god. I missed the fact that my king was still on the same diagonal. Okay, well, yeah, I just lost a piece, and with it, the game. So I'm going to resign, because there's no chance that I'm losing. Actually, you know what? Let's play a few more moves. Actually, no, I will resign, because I'm losing a second piece anyway. Terrible. Wow, that was bad. Okay, but what can I expect from just coming back from not playing chess for a few days? I'm sure that was a terrible game. Yeah, 61 versus 72. I knew that that was badly played by both of us, pretty much, but much worse by me. And yeah, oh yeah, the move I was talking about when I was confused was bad. Let's see though. Okay, already an inaccuracy. Should have come out targeting this pawn. Missed it, but I understand why now. Okay, I was trying to preserve f3 or the queen check, but I understand why f3 is more logical. Then all this is fine. All this is fine. And this is a blunder because I lose a pawn. And what's crazy is that I didn't realize I was losing a pawn in the moment, which is not good. I could have won a pawn instead, it says. How do I do that? Let's see. By pushing. Oh, yeah, of course. I push. No, but I was talking about this. I was worried about this. And then I come back over here. And then, okay. So I should have been fine with this. I did see this position in my head. I was just didn't think it was good. And then I just completely lose the thread. Yeah. Okay, very unfortunate game. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's hope that that doesn't happen again, because I'll be honest, that was like basically like a 1000 level game. That was not a great game by either of us, but particularly by me. Yeah, particularly, I mean, I guess my opponent played fine. I just played terribly. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow.